Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Despite the $6,500 worth of GovGuam resources expended to activate an Amber Alert earlier this month that turned up to be a false alarm, the Guam Police Department maintains you can't put a price on human life. As we reported, Father James Niasi allegedly lied to police to effectuate a quicker response to a stolen car. He called 911 twice, the first to report the stolen car, and the second time alleging his 3-year-old daughter was asleep in the back seat. Hours later, it was discovered the little girl was safe at home with mom, and Niasi had gone to the store alone. That same day, Niasi was arrested for making a false report to police. While it was a false alarm, the Guam Police Department released an after-action report of their response. Despite speculation that it took hours for GPD to activate the Amber Alert, GPD maintains the shift supervisor arrived at the scene within 2 to 3 minutes of the reported missing child at Fine Store in Dedido. That officer gathered as much information as possible, and an all-points bulletin aired. All patrol officers, CIS, and supervisors on duty were activated to assist. Despite island media notified almost 2 hours after the alleged abduction, the after-action report indicates that the total time to activate the Amber Alert was less than an hour after all criteria from the U.S. Department of Justice was fulfilled. The report further states, quote, "The abduction of a child is of the highest priority and must be addressed without delay. GPD responded in good faith and immediately conducted their investigation and dispatch of personnel with the intention of locating a kidnapped child in accordance with GPD policy. There are good guidelines in place, and we are confident in the process that took place by our department that day. We will not stagnate but strive to improve and get better," end quote. The child's father, meanwhile, is scheduled to appear in court on February 8. Whether he'll be forced to repay the government for the wasted resources, that'll be up to the courts. According to court documents, Niasi knew what he did was wrong, but didn't think of the consequences of his deception. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.